The great rivalry between Call of Duty and Battlefield hasn't ended. After EA announced Battlefield 5, Activision hit back with a new trailer for Call of Duty, Black Ops 7. So, do you think Call of Duty this year will be able to compete with Battlefield?
Before we start the video, please give us a like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments.
I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
This time, the story takes us into a very dark atmosphere of advanced technological warfare. At the heart of this dark conflict, two central characters emerge. The first character is David Mason, the hero of Black Ops 2, who returns once again to face the iconic Raul Menendez, whom everyone thought had died in the previous installment. Here, David Mason embarks on a secret mission to the Mediterranean city of Avalon. There, he faces a new threat in the form of an advanced psychological weapon, a drug that causes hallucinations and uses fear as a tool of war. This weapon distorts reality with madness, creating surreal scenes like giant sickles falling from the sky and highways in Los Angeles bending and twisting. Here, a fierce confrontation takes place once again between our hero David Mason and Raul Menendez, 10 years after the events of the second installment. And for the first time since Black Ops 3, the core cooperative story mode is making a return. This will allow more than 4 players to experience all 11 missions together. Of course, this information is not yet confirmed. However, what is confirmed is the return of the endgame mode, which is a player versus environment PvE experience divided into zones with varying difficulties. In this mode, the team size expands from 4 to 32 players, distributed across 4 squads. If your entire squad is eliminated or you fail to extract, you'll have to start the experience from the beginning. As for the gameplay, weapons, and combat system, they are largely taken from Black Ops 6, with the addition of fundamental changes aimed at achieving a precise balance between speed and tactics. The comprehensive movement system from Black Ops 6 also returns, allowing for running, sliding, and diving in all directions. But with important changes, the most notable of which is the removal of tactical sprint, making it a non-essential feature and instead an optional perk. This decision represents a compromise, as many players complained that this movement slowed down the gameplay. Some new moves have also been added, such as wall jumping and combat rolling to reduce fall damage. 16 completely new weapons that we've never seen before in the series. A new and innovative system called Overclock is being introduced, which allows players to upgrade tactical equipment over time through repeated use. For example, cluster grenades can be upgraded to add extra mini grenades, or optical camouflage can be enhanced. The Prestige system for weapons is also returning, allowing you to unlock exclusive attachments and camos when you reset your weapon's level after reaching the maximum. And for the first time in the history of the series, the progression system will be unified across all 3 modes: campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, which will be known as universal progression. This means that the experience points you earn will contribute to raising your overall player level as well as your weapons and game pass. The goal of this is to encourage players to try all 3 modes so they don't feel like they're wasting time in a mode where they won't achieve any progress. As for multiplayer and the exciting new modes, the comprehensive multiplayer mode in Black Ops 7 launches with a substantial 16 maps for 6v6 and 2 dedicated maps for 20v20, covering a wide variety of diverse environments, from the futuristic gleaming skyline of Tokyo to the snowy, expansive forests of Alaska. Not to mention a large arsenal of weapons and the Omni movement system we mentioned earlier. And there's a new addition, the Skirm Roll, which is a 20v20 mode that combines various combat objectives with features like wingsuits, grappling devices, and intense vehicle warfare. The 2 teams compete to control key points, destroy moving payloads, or transfer data across a vast map. Another mode making the rounds is Overload Mode, where players race to control a device that must be delivered to the enemy base to score points. The Zombies mode maintains its dark storyline and adds new mechanical elements. Practically speaking, the Zombies mode introduces several additions, starting with an open world featuring a large map and eerie abandoned locations. Players can move around using the Wonder Vehicle, which helps explore the vast map quickly and secure supplies. The classic survival mode also returns, where the goal is to survive as long as possible. It has also been confirmed that the Dead Ops arcade mode is making a comeback, and that's everything mentioned about the game from leaks and the announcement. As for my personal opinion about the game, I think it could be a unique experience, but I don't think it will be able to compete with Battlefield, especially since most of the audience doesn't like modern warfare, high jumping, and wingsuit flying. This has proven to be a failure in many installments, like Advanced and Infinite Warfare, because the audience prefers traditional warfare or the realistic life we live. Aside from the fact that the game has an in-game purchase system, which is a very negative thing and is considered an exploitation of players. And one of the things that bothers me most about the game is how it plays on the emotions of players. So whenever the game feels like it's about to fail, it resorts to bringing back old characters to make players nostalgic for the past, like David Mason, Captain Price, Ghost, and others. Personally, I'm one of those people who doesn't like futuristic wars and sees them as games that are very much like cartoons. It really lacks realism, especially since it's released in direct competition with Battlefield, which is set in a realistic war in our present time. And that was my personal opinion about the game. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And goodbye.